Did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ mention any particular 6 days for a Muslim to fast in the month of Shawwal? Or can a Muslim randomly select those days at his own will?
As far as fasting in the month of Shawwal, the beloved Prophet Muhammad said, it's mentioned in Sahih Muslim, volume number 2, in the book of fasting, hadith number 2614, the Prophet said that anyone who fasts in the month of Ramadan and follows it with 6 days of fasting in the month of Shawwal, it is as though he has fasted for the full life, fasted perpetually or fasted for 1 year. The Arabic word is dahar. It means perpetually or full life. One of its meanings is also for 1 full year. So if you fast in the month of Ramadan, the complete month, followed with 6 days in the month of Shawwal, it's as though you have fasted for the full year. As far as fasting is concerned, that should we fast it immediately after the month of Ramadan, or can we fast later on, or should we fast consecutively, or can we fast at random separately? The views of the scholars differ as far as this is concerned, but according to the authentic ruling, to the best of my knowledge, since the hadith does not specify that you should fast immediately, you can fast any 6 days in the month of Shawwal after the month of Ramadan has ended, except for the hadith that you should hasten the good deeds. So if you use that logic, then the earlier you fast, the better it is, so that you hasten the good deeds. As far as fasting consecutively or separately doesn't make any difference. Though there are some people who say that you should fast together, then only it's valid, but there's no authentic hadith to prove that. You can fast together or at random or separately, so as long as you fast in the month of Shawwal. And the third point of difference among the scholars is that since it's a voluntary fast, you can even decide, you can get up in the morning, and if you want, you can make the niyyah at that time also. Though some of the scholars say no, because it's an important voluntary fast, you should make the niyyah one night before. But according to the ruling, according to authentic hadith, you can even get up in the morning and then decide to fast, as long as you have not eaten or drank anything. You have not violated the rules of fasting. These 3 points, fasting in the month of Shawwal does differ. But the authentic, I feel, is that you can fast any time of the month, either starting, ending, or late. You need not fast consecutively. You can fast consecutively also as well as separately. And you can make the niyyah even later as long as you don't break any rule of the fasting. Furthermore, it's not necessary that you have to fast every year. If you fast, it's good, alhamdulillah. But you can fast 1 year, next day you don't fast, also no sin. And suppose you don't fast and only 2 days of Shawwal are left. That does not mean you cannot fast. If you fast for 2 days, you'll get the sawab for 2 days. So the main hadith says that you should fast for 6 days in the month of Shawwal. After keeping Ramadan, it will seem as though you have fasted for the full year.